Hey y'all, so today the day has finally come that we gonna get these eyebrows under control. Yes, mine and yours. So I'm gonna need y'all to pause this video after I tell you what you need. Go grab it and then meet me back right here. So first, I have my little kit all together, but I'll go through things with you guys. First, we have some mini scissors. If you don't have these are to trim the long hairs once we're done. Then that's all right. You could use regular scissors, but I do not recommend that you do that if it's your first time doing it, because I'm not about to be responsible for y'all cutting out your damn eyeballs, period. Second of all, you're going to need a concealer or a foundation of some sort that is going to protect our eyebrows from this lovely little number. Yeah, just for men. It's like I'm about to be using, it is what it is. I've used this probably 2 or 3 times already, so I've had nothing but great results. I will be tinting my brows, so I'll show you how I do that. I like to use the shade M-40 medium dark brown, and it works just fine for me. As you wash it, it's gonna eventually fade away, but good enough for now. You can just get you a little toothbrush if you need, obviously one that you haven't used, but if you don't have this, you can, you know, get a comb, just something to brush your eyebrows to give them that shape before we go in. I like to use a razor once I get done tweezing. That's also an alternative step, not really required. And you need, most importantly, some tweezers. I've been growing out my brows now for this video about 3 weeks, so they're pretty rambunctious. I usually don't go this long, but for video purposes, I wanted to make sure that you guys get a real good before and after and understanding of how to do this. So don't judge me, I know they're a little crazy. So they're grown in pretty much, not terrible I guess, but it's bad for me. And as you can tell, some areas are lighter than others. I have a lot of light hairs in this area near my arch, and then once I tint it, they become more prominent looking. And then of course you can always go in after with any dip brow or pencil, makeup pencil of your choice to just really enhance it. So first step, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to tweeze the brows because I need to get some of this hair off my face. But I like to brush up when I'm working on the underneath first. And if you see me looking down, I have a mirror. Obviously, I'm about to do this with my eyes closed or without a mirror. I like to use the magnifying side. So I just go right in and I start from the end, and you get a grip of the hair and you just pull. And you continue to pull. Start on the, so if this is lower, start on the lower bottom part. Don't start up here closer to your brow. You want to work your way up there because you don't want to accidentally pull any hairs that don't need to be pulled. So just go in and pull any excess hair. Ooh, child, these hairs, obnoxious. I've been waiting too damn long to do this video. I've been so busy during quarantine. I don't know what everyone's talking about. I'm bored. I wish I was fucking bored. Excuse my French. Don't take too much. You can always go in after and take more. When you get closer to your actual long hairs that are in your brow, go very slowly if you're not used to tweezing them, because you don't want to fuck around and, excuse me, mess around and pull the wrong hairs. Okay, now that this brow is pretty much cleaned up to my liking, I'm gonna go in with my razor and just perfect and clean up any hairs that I missed. If you're never used a razor before, I don't recommend you start with me. Definitely get your practice in. I don't know if you guys could tell while on camera, but I did not tweeze under here. This beginning part, I did not tweeze. I started tweezing right about there, and then all right here, and then above here, and above here. Now I'm just gonna go in with my razor and give it a nice clean up. I like to make sure that it's just extra crispy looking, so be careful if you're doing this. I don't need anyone cutting themselves. And yeah, take your time. I like to start here towards the part of my brow. I just go up and down, up and down. You want to give it a little wiggle. And then I just follow the shape. And then I'll brush up when I'm going under so I don't accidentally shave any of the hairs that I don't want shaven. So I pull this up and then I just lightly go in. I really don't do much here. Just get 1 or 2 hairs. You don't want to do no crazy stuff up in there. And I'll go back in here. Okay, and as you can see, I am growing a unibrow. So we're gonna handle that. Okay, and now that I'm done tweezing and razoring the brow, I'm gonna go ahead and brush them up and brush them down and trim them according to how I like them. I don't like to take much off because I feel like when they're longer, they just lay better. See, this brow, I don't need much. There's only a little hangover there, and I'm literally just gonna take that end right there. See, not much. You want it to still look up here full as possible. So in the kit, you're gonna get the color base and the color developer. Mix them together on this beautiful top-notch plastic container that comes with it. This is the color developer. Literally used a dot. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna show you. You want literally a dot. A little color on there from before, ain't gonna hurt nobody. And then color. Match it up, equal parts or the same amount. Go in and slightly brush them again. And while that's sitting, I'm gonna go in with my favorite. This color is a little off. I change color a lot. I'm like a freaking chameleon. And then I just go in, I do above, below, and in between because you don't want to stain your skin. I think that this part makes a very big deal on how neat and perfect the brow comes out.
And I just do the middle, right about there, and right about there. And then I go in and I just make sure that there's no hair sticking up, which there shouldn't be because I trim them. And I repeat the same steps on the upper brow. Okay, and then I go ahead and do it over here. Pretty self-explanatory.
Right, and when you're satisfied, go ahead and apply the color. Woo woo. That was so fake. You don't want no big globs on there. Once it looks like that, go ahead. I like to start on the end. I never start in the beginning. Because you don't want the front of your brows. I mean, some people do. Do as you please. But like I said, I like the ombre look. I don't want this front of the brow as dark as this. I want it to gradually darken. So I never put it on first. Just on the ends first. And I like to build this up. It is buildable. Since this is my 3rd or 4th time doing this, I know how my skin reacts, but before you do this, I would test it out on like an area that no one's gonna see, like just to see how it affects your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. So please be careful. I don't want people having reactions, which that's probably in the direction somewhere, but just thought I'd warn you. A little too late now if you already got to this point, but oops.
I just go over it a second coat.
And literally, I've already gone over this brow twice and this brow once, and look how much is still left over. A lot. This is why I said you don't need to mix a lot. This should last you a long ass time if you're not using too much. And I'm leaving this part and this part for the end. Now I'm gonna start to put a lot over here just because I have a lot left and I want to make sure they're really dark because I wash my face every day, so they're gonna lighten up in a few days anyways. Rather have it dark than too light. Plus, I'm in the house. It is quarantine time. Who am I gonna see? Huh? What do I care? We're gonna wait 10 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of color to the beginning of my brow. And that way it will be lighter than the rest of the hairs. Okay, now that this step is complete, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and wash this bad boy off with some shampoo, of course, because why not? You can use baby wipes, dish soap, hand soap. If you're sensitive, use sensitive soap. I don't give a shit. Okay, see you soon. I'm beginning to think I fucked up. Baby wipes for sensitive skin, of course. And I'm just gonna run my favorite shampoo, Kiehl's. Great stuff, by the way. It's very moisturizing, very nourishing, very natural. Spread some on each side. Towards the end, I just want to warn you, for me at least, it did burn a little bit, not terribly. I mean, I do have a pretty high pain tolerance, but ooh, yes. Yeah, this is looking way, 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 let me stop. Way better. Literally, I was getting scary looking out here. Not gonna lie. But, yeah. Let's just get into it. Want you guys to see everything. Let me grab my brush. You can go ahead and wear it as is, or you can grab some like brown mascara to hold them into place, or you can draw the rest in. But as you can see, it does tint your skin. That's why it's important that we have the foundation on the places that we don't want it. But I think they turned out pretty good. I am pretty happy with the outcome. I'm not gonna lie, I've done better before, but it's cool. I will feel okay with walking around now without having to fill in my brows. If I don't want to, I have that choice. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like after. And now I am nice and clean after 3 weeks of not doing my brows. Girl, I am thirsty. Gotta stay hydrated, ladies and gents, or whatever you identify as. But yeah, this is pretty much the final product. I am done for the day, and until next time, have a wonderful day. Keep your hands clean. Stay in the house so I can have a summer. And, you know, eat good, feel good, get your rest, etc., etc. Call your loved ones, tell them you love them. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao!